guys, welcome back to my channel. Mermaid Nina here. So I'm back again with another one of my top 10 tips videos. So I hope you guys are enjoying these. So tonight's video is about my top 10 tips of things you need to do right before a vacation. So you've already booked, you already have your flights, you have everything arranged and set up. Perhaps you're in that 1 to 2 week zone being away from your trip. What do you need to do? What do you need to think about and make sure you have so you can start your vacation? A lot of these items are kind of Disney specific, but there are a lot of other items that are trip specific as well. So don't go away just yet. So here's my top 10 things that I do right before a trip is on the horizon. So I'm gonna start with Mr. Obvious. Mr. Obvious is, of course, to pack. Of course you need to pack, but I'm suggesting you pack not necessarily at the last second, at the last minute. I kind of pack in stages, as in today we will tackle snacks. Today we will tackle the airplane bag and the park bag and whatnot. I also love to pack as I go. So as I go to the grocery store and I buy those things that are vacation specific, you know, those blister band-aids, that extra bottle of sunscreen, those ponchos, those kind of trip specific items, I will just start throwing them in the suitcase so I don't accidentally forget those things later. So as I go to Target or the grocery store or Amazon or wherever you're shopping and those kind of items come in, I just start putting them in the suitcase for me to organize later. Again, this is also a great time to think, what will we need on the airplane? Kind of gather those items, put them aside. What will I need as a park bag? What will I need in the actual theme parks or on the cruise or on the beach, wherever you're going? Kind of put those items aside. I like to make little piles in the basement, and that is how I kind of pre-pack before the last minute. We got to pack, you know, the underwear and go. I also have videos on all these things. So I definitely have what to pack in your airplane video. I have a park bag video. I also have a kids edition park bag video. Oh my gosh, guys, that is so hard to say so many times fast. But yes, I have videos on all these things, so make sure you check them out. So yeah, first thing, Mr. Obvious, you gotta pack. Second thing on the list is don't forget about yourself. Don't forget that get those haircuts, and for ladies who like to get their nails done, get your nails done. Go ahead and get those fun Disney themed nails, get those kiddos hairs cut, get those bangs out of your eyes, because while you're at Disney or most vacations, what are you doing? You're taking pictures, lots of pictures. And I don't know a family out there who isn't trying to get that family photo. So remembering that in your head, go ahead and get those haircut appointments set up now. And yes, Nina has one for herself. As you guys know, our trip is very much on the horizon and my hair needs some major love. For those of you who haven't noticed, I have not cut or done my hair in over a year. Oh my gosh, that sounds so gross. Due to COVID and everything else and being a stay-at-home mom, I just haven't managed to get to the hair salon. And of course, my hairdresser did indeed decide to have another kiddo, so that kind of pushed back my appointment. But finally, I am headed to the hair salon to fix this COVID mess that has been created. But yes, even Nina likes to get her hair done before vacation. Number 3, check your medicines. Check all your medicines. Make sure anything that you pack, even your Advil and your Tylenol, make sure none of those things are expired. If you are on a prescription, make sure you have enough dosages. Make sure you have enough bottles of whatever you pack now, so you're not scrambling around that last second. And as you might know, I have a video on like a medical bag that we always pack, things that include, what if we get a cold? What if we get a flu while we're on vacation? Even includes a thermometer. So this is a time to go ahead and check your medical kit and make sure all those things are up to date in that kit. And again, with COVID I don't know what COVID's doing, but we're definitely not masking as much as we were before as a society. With that means germs, lots and lots of germs. So if you travel, although hopefully you don't get COVID, you could come back with the sniffles or a cold. So don't forget to check out your medicines, and go ahead and get those packed as well. And while you're looking at your medicines, we're gonna go to number 4. Number 4 is to check out your toiletries. Go ahead and go through your toiletry bag. This is mine. I have a funny story about my bag. As you see right here, it says Disney. That's right. My husband got this for me for Christmas one year. He said that everything I own has the name Disney on it. So rather than monogramming it with my name, he just wrote Disney because, again, everything I own says Disney. But this is my toiletry kit, my personal one. It's loaded with a whole bunch of junk in here. You just want to go through and make sure everything's in there. Make sure you don't need anything else. Make sure all your shampoo bottles are filled up and everything else that you could possibly need. I'm trying to go through it here. One thing I have is I put vitamins here in my Tupperware smidget. Maybe get those going. Go ahead and get your vitamins put away. Make sure everything's kind of loaded so you don't have to worry about your toiletries last minute. So let's see, what are we, number 5? Number 5 is to check all your batteries and to start charging things. So depending on if you're bringing fans and laptops and cell phones and tablets and whatever technology that you are bringing, prepare for that stuff now. Kind of gather them in a corner, grab all their charging cords and get those things loaded with movies and games and apps and whatever you need to do. And make sure you don't forget to pack your backup batteries, your chargers, extra ports, USB ports and things like that. Don't forget your camera. And like I said, to download all those movies, games, and whatnot. So just don't forget that tech gear. Make sure you get it ready and figure out all the things you need to bring tech-wise. Number 6. Number 6 is kind of a funny one to me, but you seriously need to do it. Don't forget to try on all your clothes and the kiddos too, especially the kiddos. I don't know when the last time you wore those shorts or that tank top, but odds are you may have put on a few pounds or lost a few pounds, hopefully, and the kiddos are definitely growing. Make sure everything fits. Don't forget the shoes and the swimsuit. Don't be like Nina. We were headed to a Disney cruise. I always tell this story. And I found out as soon as we, embarked on the ship and my son wanted to play in the pool, that his swimsuit was too small. Very too small. Like, can't even get away wearing this. Too small. So I, of course, had to go buy the swimsuit that was on the ship, which was costly. My son now owns the most expensive swimsuit in the house that, of course, says Disney Cruise Line, not only across his bottom, but across his back. Just lesson learned right there, guys. And we have been a few times where we took the kids, forgot to check the shoes, and the shoes were a little tight, which resulted in a little bit more complaining that mommy was, hopefully ready for. So anyway, yeah, make sure you try on your clothes, make sure everything fits, and kind of set those things aside. This is especially important if you're currently in winter gear and you're traveling in the summer, or vice versa. Next thing is, don't forget to pack your magic bands. Now this is very Disney World specific, but don't forget to get those magic bands packed. Go ahead and just toss them in the carry-on now. You will need them when you check into Magical Express. So if you got your box or you have older ones, pop them in your bag now so you don't forget. Now this is the same for people who choose not to get the Magic Band and decide to do Magic Mobile instead. If you decide to do Magic Mobile instead, fine. Make sure you set that up. Make sure you get that ready. Magic Mobile is not automatic. You have to set it up so that it can link at the park. So yeah, don't forget either Magic Bands or Magic Mobile. Next thing on the list is to shop, but not necessarily just shop for clothes. That was kind of in the try on your clothes area, but make sure you go ahead and shop for your snacks and get those packed. Don't assume that Disney's going to be available 24/7 for you to eat. It is definitely wise to pack a few granola bars or little things to nibble on, especially for the kiddos. So now's a good time to go to the store, buy a few boxes of granola bars or whatever it is that you want to pack, and get those in the suitcase now. So you're not one of those people that arrives and you're like, oh, well, what happened to that bag of snacks? Oops. It happens. At the same time, this is a great time to go ahead and set up that grocery delivery service. If you're gonna do that, which Nina always does, it's a good time to plan ahead, figure out what groceries you will need and what you will order. So when the time comes to actually place that order, you are all set. I will be making a video about this soon, but I already have a video about how to order groceries from Amazon. So make sure you guys check out that video. But yeah, don't forget about the snacks and the water and all those things, and get that kind of set up or at least organized now. Next thing is my Disney experience. So of course this is Disney specific, but don't forget to download the app. Disney is very much app friendly right now, so you really need that My Disney Experience app. Make sure you check it out, make sure you're logged in, make sure you have the most recent version of that app. Make sure everything shows up on the app. Make sure you have all your park pass reservations and your dining reservations. Get rid of anything you are not gonna use, because sometimes they will charge you. This is also a good time to go ahead and check that know before you go area on the app, and make sure you look out for any updates in the COVID policies and procedures. With this Delta variant kind of coming out here a little bit, we don't know what Disney's gonna do. Disney could easily change policy yet again, so you definitely wanna keep an eye out for that section of the app. And my number 10 thing is cash. Don't forget to go to the bank and get yourself some cash, guys. Lots of 1s and 5s. Why? Even though Disney is cashless, you still have to tip. And please, please, please tip those cast members who are working super duper hard. So you essentially tip anyone who has touched your suitcase. So this includes Magical Express and Bellhop. Don't forget to tip your housekeepers. They work super duper hard. I tip anyone who comes to the room. So if I call and ask for more towels, I'm tipping that person. If I call and ask for more Disney lotion, I am tipping that person. Some resorts have in-room dining, some do not. Either way, I tip that person. So don't forget now to go ahead and get that cash and put it aside, have it ready for you. And as a bonus, my bonus, technically number 11 thing to do before your trip is to start planning out your day, start organizing that. I can't tell you how many people just think they can go to Disney, walk through the turnstiles, and that's it. It really kind of helps to know where you're going. It kind of helps to know what your game plan is, what the kiddos want to do, what you want to do. Are you going to start and go left first? You going to go right, or are you going to go forward? These are the things to kind of figure out. Are you going to hit one ride first to possibly avoid any crowd, or are you going to save that ride for later on? Knowing these things ahead of time really can help. So go ahead and start planning out, even if you're just planning that first day, and kind of go after that each day is totally cool. But don't forget to kind of get those things going. So anyway, guys, I hope this top 10 or 11 list helped you out. Let me know, what else do you do right before a vacation? Like literally a week before, what are you scrambling around trying to figure out or pack or do or organize? Because that's what this list was all about. And as always, guys, I so appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel. If the subscribe button is red, please click it, turn it gray, hit the bell icon for notifications, like this video, and comment. Again, what do you do that I didn't mention? I really want to know about it. And I also want to know if these top 10 lists and tip videos are helpful, because if they are, I have a lot of them that I could be filming for you. So please let me know, guys, in the comments. And as always, mahalo for watching. Nina out. Bye.